exciting video. In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you guys how to overwrite dimensions. As you might have heard from other colleagues or students, when they try to overwrite dimensions in Revit, it doesn't allow them. For some reason, the Revit software made an exception and tried to prohibit people from overwriting dimensions. However, there is a way to get around it, and I'm going to be teaching you that today. So for now, I just drew in a couple of walls here, nothing spectacular. I'm going to go to my annotations, and I'll pick, doesn't matter which one I'll pick the align detail, dimension detail line, and I want to change my my tab to the face of wall. So I want to, be able to, once I hover over a wall, I want it to detect the outer side of the wall, not the inside middle like it was doing before. So I changed this parameter. So I'm just gonna dimension a couple of walls here like that, and then I'll do an overall dimension like that. Okay. So typically, sometimes, for some reason, let's say you're in a rush and you need to change the dimension, and let's say you want to double click here, and let's say I want to change this dimension to, let's say I want to change it to 11 and 5 inches, and click apply. You're going to get this pop-up here. This pop-up here is basically saying that it's not allowing you to override the dimension. So, a lot of people get really frustrated because sometimes, they want to make a override. I know it's not recommended to do that because, if you override this to a different dimension and they start building this in the field, and the dimensions don't jive, then you're gonna have major issues. And I know I've worked in places where that actually happened. So you want to try to avoid overriding dimensions. But if you need to override a dimension, this is how you go about it. You click on the dimension string, then click on the actual dimension, double click. You're going to click on the replace with text option, and then click inside, do a left click inside of the box here, and then you're going to right click, and you're going to scroll down to where it says insert Unicode control character. You can either do the top one or the bottom one. Both of these will work. So typically I use this one, the very top one. So once you click on this option, I can change the dimension to whatever I want it to read. And once I click OK, once I click apply and OK, there it is. I just overwrote that dimension. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'll click on the dimension string, then click on the actual dimension. I'll click on replace with text, and then I'll left click and then do a right click, and then I'm going to select the insert Unicode control character, and again I'm going to choose the first one here, and I'm going to call this, let's say 100 feet. Click apply, OK, and there you go. I overwrote the dimension. So this is the technique that you will definitely need to learn and become very useful, especially if you're doing for example, let's say you're doing this. Let's say sometimes what happens is, for example, you want to dimension this, but even though it reads here 24 feet 8 inches, you want it to read, for example, 24 or 24 plus or minus whatever. So if you click again on the dimension string, click on the actual dimension, click on replace with text, left click, then right click, go to insert Unicode control character, click here, and then you can do a plus or minus just randomly write in text, plus or minus 20 feet, for example. Click apply, and there you go. I just overwrote that dimension. So I hope this video was useful, and it will be applicable in your projects whenever it's necessary for you guys to overwrite dimensions. So please, if you haven't, please subscribe to my channel. That way you get the latest updates on the upcoming videos that I will be uploading. See you guys until the next one. Bye.